I love it when people put stickers on things. Yay, stickers! Happy looking yellow one there. And if you're wondering about the timer, it was a little thing I read one time. I tend to, when I get working, I just work until I am so burned out I can't work anymore, and then I don't feel like working after that. So I set myself a half-hour timer, so I punched it at 33.33, 30 minutes, 33 minutes, 33 seconds. And it reminds me to stop and take a break. So if I haven't stopped for a coffee break, I'll drink a cup of coffee, or I'll get up and I'll stretch, or I'll just look out the window, or do something else, or check my email, or just kind of shift gears so you don't get so burned out. And it really seems to make a difference. And what I found was, when I had a job, you know, you would always be, you know, you do your work, you go home, you take a break or whatever. Well, since I work from home, I wake up and I'm at work, and I work until I'm done. But you know, a project like this could be several months, and so I don't really take time off to do something else. So yeah, force yourself to take a break once in a while. Like earlier, I went to the bank, and so that got me out of here for a while. And you know, yesterday and the day before, I went out for a good long walk around the block a few times, and so kind of just shifts your mind a little bit. You get into work mode too much, and then you can't stay with it after a while. So let's see. Alright. Hit these guys real quick. This one, remember the old 24-pin dot matrix printers? Yay! Had one of those myself. Worked good. Okay, dear service person, I am a junior high school special education teacher in Gardena, California. I have had my students participate in a class project which included writing letters to the troops that are part of Operation Desert Shield. This was dated October 8, 1990. My class is multi-handicapped autistic class of 7 boys and 1 girl. Their levels vary considerably. Most needed quite a bit of help in composing your letter. They are also working on handwriting skills, so you may have a little difficulty deciphering what is said. I hope it isn't too frustrating. I wanted them to have the experience writing it themselves. Your patience is appreciated. We are enclosing self-addressed envelopes to anyone who has time to reply. I didn't put stamps on. Oh, I didn't put stamps on because they have heard that you get to send mail for free. I hope that is still true. Yes, that was true. In the war zone, we didn't have to put a stamp on an envelope. So if you know, up in the top corner where you normally put a stamp, we would just write free, and it would go through, which was great. You know, so we could just sit there and write letters all day long if we wanted to. So, not that we had a lot of time for that, but it was a nice idea. Please pass our letters around to anyone who may want to read, and my students will be thrilled to get any kind of response. And that's got her address to the school. And thank you so much for taking time to read our letter, and thank you for all that you are doing in such a faraway place to help make our world a better place in which to live. And actually, this person's handwriting is quite nice. If you want to see it better, buy the book. It'll be in there probably. Quick side note on that. What I'm probably most likely going to do on these is, as much as possible, I'm going to just actually include the original scan of the letter in the book in some way. And then either blank out any personal information, like, you know, the person's name or address or something like that. So it might just say, you know, Sally in New York City or something like that, which, you know, it's not, you're not going to know which one it is, so it's not going to be anything weird. And the other thing is, this was 1990, You know, so kids in school are now adults, kind of thing, and it seems weird to think about that because you read a letter from a 4-year-old or 14-year-old, and you're like, wait, they're like 30 now. So, okay, this is Robert. Dear service person, we are students at the name of the school in Gardena. There are 8 students in our class, 7 boys, 1 girl. We range in age from 12 to 14. We like sports, watching TV, playing Nintendo. Do you get to play any sports or watch TV? Actually, yes, we did get to watch TV. We've been studying current events in class as well as watching the news on TV. We've heard it's very hot in the desert where you are staying. We imagine it must be like Palm Springs in the middle of summer. Summertime it probably was quite hot. Actually, for us, Desert Storm was almost cold. I remember wearing a jacket a lot. It was in the winter, it cooled off quite a bit. Do you have to live in tents or are you staying in barracks? No, I was on a ship. That's a little bit different. We had to look up barracks in the dictionary. Yeah. Do you have to sleep in sleeping bags or do you have beds? Are there a lot of people staying in one place or are you spread out a lot? As you can tell, we are very curious about what it is like over there. LA Times didn't do very well yesterday, October 7th. Oh, the LA teams didn't do well. Okay, now we're talking about sports again. The Raiders' perfect record was ruined by the Bills, and the Rams lost in overtime to the Bengals. Oh well, maybe next week. We hope you all get to come home soon, maybe in time for Thanksgiving or Christmas. Nope, sorry, not that one. We have enclosed an envelope already addressed, so you can just write back if you have time. We would love to get some mail. Good luck, and we hope everyone comes home safely. Thank you, sincerely, Robert. Thank you, Robert. Now would be a good time to say that, I mean, I've talked about the just massive quantity of mail that we had coming over there, and just the fact that I've hung on to these letters for 15 or so years, they really did mean a lot. So we do appreciate that.